Everybody, welcome to Aniki, the podcast about anime with two brothers. I'm Ben.
And it turns out that my Fall Guy is terrifying.
Well, he is a Birdman now.
Yeah.
With stripy pants.
Oh, no, wrong Birdman. Oh, I see. We have some confusion here. No, you don't understand. There was official art of the anatomy of a Fall Guy.
Oh, no.
You may have seen it going around the internet. This is from the actual team.
That's terrifying.
It's awful.
Wow.
It's okay, because there's another dev team that came out with their official anatomy as well. These are still official Fall Guys people. So it's one of these two. One of these is correct.
I mean, that one doesn't seem nearly as bad, but I can't read these captions. Airbag. Ambition.
With big squeaky heart. Ambition and yellow team spirit. Bounce, finger beans, silly legs, and beady beans. As opposed to whatever this is, which is also a horrible Birdman in a lot of ways.
Which is terrifying. Hey, speaking of terrifying.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the fall season of anime for the year of our Lord Apocalypse Now?
Oh, maybe. I guess we can do that.
Because that's what's happening right now.
Oh, right now?
Well, not right now.
This moment?
Like
now?
In a couple of days, it starts.
Oh.
I have no idea what's in it. I do remember from a couple months ago that there was some show I was excited for.
Was it Burn the Witch? Because that's really the only thing I'm excited for right now.
But I don't remember what it was.
Probably Burn the Witch.
Which one's Burn the Witch to you?
It's the one called literally Burn the Witch. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that the title of the show? In that case,
yeah, that's the title of the show.
I know nothing else about it. I'm on board.
Yeah, I'm on board too. There's reasons to be excited, and there is a reason for trepidation, and they are related.
Well, let's go ahead and start with our Hotakes.
The Hotake.
There are 41 animes.
Well, that's more than last time. Last time there was like 6.
That is true. There were only like 6.
And are we not going to explain our methodology?
Our methodology remains the same. I figure if you don't know by now.
No, you got to do it every time. You got to do it every time.
Okay.
Every time. It's how it works. I've listened to like so many set reviews from limited resources about Magic cards, and they start at the same every time. They have to explain when A, B, C, D, E, and F are. There's no E. There's just an F. A's are your game-winning bombs, obviously.
The way we do this is we go to AniChart and we sort the upcoming season by number of stars that people have given to it, starting from the least and going to the most.
Yeah.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah, obviously. You got to build up tension.
Number 41, Saikyo Kamismode.
What is this? Like some sort of band mech show? Because I see like music notes and I see like a weird little mecha guy.
I assume that it's either a toy line or a phone game.
You're probably not wrong. Did you Google it?
Hell no.
Zero other information. Well, I'm going to Google it.
I know nothing about any of these shows.
This is the franchise has a theme of sumo, taiko drumming, and music. Huh.
I mean, I do like taiko drumming games.
The characters in the franchise will both have a sumo de and a Kami's mode. Transform between the two. Characters in the franchise will battle and become Yokozuna. I like how it's just the franchise, which means it's definitely like a video game or a new toy line that is launching. Gotta be.
Yeah, I can't, even Googling it, I can't find any information about it other than anime announced. So
this is a little kid show to sell something, but I don't know what they're selling yet.
I don't know. 99 kids are excited for it.
That's it. That's all there is. I'm not offended enough by it to hit the red button.
Number 40.
I don't know what this is, but I'm for it.
Seizei Gambare Maho Shoujo Kurumi 3. This is the 3rd season of that big thing I just said.
Yeah, some little Maho Shoujo comedy show.
Is it a comedy show? It looks cute.
Sure does.
I mean, as long as it's not super serious and it is a comedy show. It is a parody of the Maho Shoujo genre and consists entirely of short, joke-filled episodes.
Yeah, so it's probably a 5-minute jobber. I mean, sure. I mean, if you have 5 minutes to waste, and who doesn't during the apocalypse, it's probably worth a watch if you're into it.
Well, 414 people have enough time to watch that. I might be one of them.
Oh, well, this looks...
Number 39, Soredake ga Nek. This is some art here.
Do we have any information about this other than a dude with no head?
I'm looking it up.
Set in a convenience store that seems to be everywhere through the appearance of a convenience store clerk who does not talk properly while raising problems with the way of modern communication. This is a translated. We approach the secrets of the mysterious hero Muto. Oh, this is the one with that really weird art. Yeah. I saw somebody tweeting about this.
Oh, let me look up images here.
Yeah, it's got really interesting art.
The art is very odd.
Oh, here you go. Anime News Network has like a whole little write-up. Boop.
I mean, I wouldn't say that it's bad. It's just odd. The one guy has a cat on his face.
The original anime has a theme of communication and will center on the employees of a convenience store that you would find anywhere, including the protagonist with many mysteries.
I mean, there's not a lot to go on, but...
There's not. Which is probably why only 252 people care.
Yeah.
Not enough information.
Oh, here we go.
D4DJ first mix.
Number 38. Having moved back to Japan from abroad, Rinku transfers to Yaoba Academy, where DJing is popular. She is deeply moved by a DJ concert she sees there. And
Boxes are in this year.
Yeah, and decides to form a unit of her own with 3 other girls. While interacting with the other DJ units, they aim for the high stage. Okay.
So an idol show, but DJing. Yes, please.
I don't know if it's an idol show. It sounds more like
cute girls doing cute things, DJ edition.
I was gonna say K-On, but
that's what I meant. Yeah. I meant K-On, to be honest, instead of what I said the first time.
It's K-On with turntables.
K-On. Yeah, okay. I'm down. Also, they can get to be a complete unit, which is pretty awesome.
Let's see. Number 37. Tsukiyuta, the Animation 2. This is the second season of Tsukiyuta.
Oh, it's a Vocaloid show. It's a male idol Vocaloid type show.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, evidently.
Okay, sure.
I'm out.
639 people want to see that, but good for them.
All right.
Ooh, German title.
And I like this splash image.
Number 36.
I dislike that first sentence, though.
Magatsu Wariate.
Yeah, sure, that's how you pronounce that.
How do you pronounce it? You give it a shot.
Not that.
Wariate.
Right.
Okay. Based on the popular RPG game from K-Lab.
Yeah, which turns me off, but okay.
Okay, in the Warite, I'm going to say Warite Empire, humanity's spirit remains fragmented from a disaster in the past where many lives were lost to bloodthirsty monsters who were once summoned. But the fate of the capital is about to drastically change when a shy transport worker, Emmanuel, and naive Empire soldier, Lucario, get caught up in a smuggling incident.
So I like the world being presented by this. It's got that sort of Titania the Evil.
Well, that last bit, that hook is pretty good. I'm not too sure about the bloodthirsty monsters once summoned, blah, blah, blah.
The world seems kind of interesting because it's that sort of like World War II era with, magic and stuff.
Yeah.
So
there's a PV to go with it.
That's what I'm watching. That's how I'm getting this information. It's mostly text. But, it looks like it could be interesting.
It does have a Tanya vibe to it.
It does, doesn't it?
I don't know. This, even though it's number 36, it could potentially be good.
Yeah. 1,060 people think it has that Tanya vibe. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Or Tatiana vibe, as I called
it
it earlier,
watch.
Because I don't know anime.
You don't?
Oh, Mr. Osomatsu.
I don't know anything about this. It's third season.
It's pretty long running. It's been around for a long time. It's supposed to be good, but it's very niche and very Japanese. So hence why it's down at 35.
Well, the PV is just a bunch of people talking about the show.
Yeah. I mean, it's been around for a long time, or at least this property.
Okay.
Osumatsu-san. It's been around for a good while, from what I understand. It's supposed to be good. It's just very Japanese comedy.
1,072. I guess Japanese people have voted on this.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Number 34.
Idol show.
Maisetsu, opening act. When 4 hardworking friends pair up to chase their dream of becoming professional stand-up comedians.
Oh, that's way better.
They quickly find out that being funny is seriously difficult.
Yeah, because they get canceled for one off-color joke.
It's an idol show, but it's comedians.
But here's the real question. Is it like American style stand-up, or is it Manzai, in which case it's completely impenetrable for a Western audience?
That is a good question, because I don't feel like I have seen too many Japanese comedians that are solo stand-up acts.
Yeah, it's usually Manzai stuff, which is pretty impenetrable because it's all based on like bad wordplay that Americans simply cannot get.
Yeah. It's very hard to get into.
Looks silly.
I like the pitch. That's a good pitch.
Yeah. That pitch is pretty solid.
But I'll give it a meh.
that's kinda where I'm at.
1,191 people are queued up to watch it, though.
Ooh, Act Addict Actors, Seasons Autumn and Winter. I like Hot Boys. Do you like Hot Boys?
I like Hot Boys in any season.
I know, right? Especially in the winter and autumn, because I mean that's when you get a snuggle. I mean, just look at LL Bean Boyfriend. That's why it's popular. Anyway, the Mankai Company is a far cry from its glory days as an all-male theater, but don't worry, you're the girl who's going to make it all right. With only one member left and deck collectors at the door, it's no wonder that Izumi Tachibana finds herself in over her head when she boldly confronts the Yakuza loan sharks, promising to bring her father's theater back into the spotlight and date all these young boys. She may be able to recruit enough talent, but can they bloom into the actors she needs? Only if she gives them kisses. This is for an audience. I am not it, but I can respect it.
You know,
it's an Otome show.
I know exactly what
fine.
This is. It is fine, but there are some liberties taken with reality here, mostly with she boldly confronts the Yakuza's loan sharks.
Look, I mean, it's the conceit of these Otome games. All you have to do is like open your heart and everything will be fine.
Okay. Do the Yakuza open their hearts as well? Is that on the
Possibly.
table? Okay. Well, 1,667 people are looking forward to more Otome shows.
And that's fine. There needs to be more Otome shows.
Sure.
Just most of them are mediocre. That's usually the problem. Or their anime's not bad. Hey, more Strike Witches.
New Strike
Girls
Witches.
need to be planes.
Why are your girls not planes? Or why are your planes not girls?
All planes should be girls. All girls should be planes. This much is plainly obvious.
Oh, this PV has a striking amount of not flying around as planes in it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There's some pretty lewd hand holding, though.
Ooh, very lewd.
Now they're being planes for a split second.
I mean, it's how they do.
They have plane legs.
They have plain legs.
It's Strike Witches. You know what you're getting into. They have plane legs.
They're planes, but girls, but their legs are the planes.
Yeah.
They're like minotaurs, but planes. They're planetors.
Wow. That's a
I don't know
stretch.
how else to describe it. Are you not? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. That's the sad part.
All right. Well, Strike Witches, more of it. It's coming to a place near you in the year of our Lord 1695.
It's the 10th anniversary of Strike Witches. That's why this is coming out.
Has it really been 10 years since Girls with Plain Legs first happened?
Uh-huh.
Now we've got Boat Girls and Tank Girls.
I think it started with Concole.
Yeah, probably. It was. Which one was that? Is that the boats or is that the tanks?
That was the original boats, but it has been since overshadowed pretty heavily by Azure Lane.
Yeah,
which also has an anime. I don't know if it's
good for
they're
it.
getting another season.
I mean, I can't believe it's good, but sure, that's good for it.
I don't think it is. Anyway,
I doubt it.
Almost 1,700 people are looking forward to more Strike Witches.
I already said that. 1695.
Well, I said it again. Number 31, Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. How many Dragon Quest animes have there been? I feel like there's been 2.
First off, you pluralized anime, which is a scrub move. And second, I honestly have no idea.
I'm a noob when it comes to this anime business.
Yeah, it's like, come on, fake nerd boy. After the defeat of the demon lord Hadler, all of the monsters were unleashed from his evil will and moved to the island of Delmurin to live in peace. Dai is the only human living on the island. Well, that's an unfortunate name for living with all those monsters. Having been raised by the kindly monster Brass, Dai's dream is to grow up to be a hero. Well, you're going to have to kill all those monsters to be a hero, bro. He gets to become one when Hadler is resurrected and the previous hero, Avon, comes to train Dai to help him in battle. But Hadler announcing that he now works for an even more powerful demon, comes to kill Avon. To save his students, this is a very long summary.
This is the elevator pitch.
I know, right? To save his students, students. I thought it was just the one. Oh well. Avon uses a self-sacrifice spell to attack. Wait, I've seen this before. Isn't this All Might?
It is, yes.
But is unable to defeat Hadler. When it seems that Dai and Avon's other student Pop, how many people are in the show? Are doomed. A mark appears on Dai's forehead, and he's singly against his superpowers and to fend off Hadler. This is just
cue opening credits.
I know, right? The two students then go off on a journey to avenge Avon. I mean, to be fair, this doesn't sound like Dragon Quest. This sounds like freaking My Hero Academia, only not in a school.
It's Dragon Quest. It's a Toriyama property. The animation looks
fine.
good. I'm sure it's fine.
It's just not for me.
Although you'll probably get more enjoyment out of just playing the Dragon Quest games instead of watching.
Yeah, probably. That tends to be where I fall. But 2,300 people. Well, more like 2,400 people want to watch Dragon Quest. Dino.
Ooh, number 30, Gymnastics Samurai. The story is set in the year 2002.
Isn't that the same year the Jetsons take place?
A bold choice.
Same time the Jetsons take place.
And the once powerful Japanese men's gymnastics team, Shotaro Aragaki, is...
I wonder if these are based on real people. If so, more props to
Google
this.
it. The former Japanese team member who devoted his life to gymnastics is no longer able to compete to his expectations. Despite still training strenuously day after day, he is advised to retire by his coach, Amakusa. However, a certain encounter alters Arakagi's fate.
It's with a cute girl.
Well, of course it's going to be a cute girl. What else would it be?
No, I'm pretty down for this. I haven't seen gymnastics anime yet.
This has a sports, I mean, it's obviously sports, but it also has something of like a, at least in the PV, of a Tatami Galaxy vibe a little bit.
I mean, as far as like the character designs and stuff go, yeah.
Well, it looks like it's sort of slow paced, and it's dealing with, adults. At least I assume they're adults.
Yeah, it's not something I want to watch, but I mean, I wouldn't begrudge anybody if they wanted to. Seems pretty solid.
Get more people into gymnastics.
Sure, why not?
2,741 gold medalists want to watch this show.
All right, sure.
Number 29, King's
Raid, Successors of the Will. The story is set in a world of sword and sorcery. Oh, shock. A century after King Kairu of Orvelia. Okay, that's not too bad. Defeated the demon. Oh, God. The demon king Angumundo.
You spoke too soon.
Angumundo. There we go. The Squire Castle Castle?
Castle.
All right. The Squire Castle lives in these peaceful times. However, Castle's destiny is set in motion when he hears of the demon's reappearance on the island. Guided by a great wise man, Castle embarks on an adventure with his companions to drive back the darkness threatening his once peaceful land, become the chosen warrior of the Holy Sword era. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is just nothing special.
He's the chosen one.
I mean, at least it's not an isekai and they just live in a fantasy world. I would much rather have that than like he comes from another world and does this.
Yeah, it does get mad props for that. And the animation's pretty solid, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, is it the next sword and sorcery epic? I would like a good real sword and sorcery show. I'm not sure this one's it.
The pitch here is just so
it's so vanilla. Normal. Yeah. It's just not doing anything new. But the only new thing it's doing is not being an isekai, which on one hand, that's pretty cool.
It does have a harem, and it does have the witch girl with, a lot of mana.
There's a witch girl.
There's a witch girl. Big hat.
Mana.
Yeah, a lot of mana.
Yeah. But at least it's not an isekai.
2,831 isekai people are sad that this show exists.
This should be King's Raid, not an isekai. That'd be a much more dropout idol fruit tart. Ooh, I like dropouts.
I'm sold on the title.
Slice of life. Sold on the title.
Sure, why not?
You read it while I watch this PV.
All right. Former showbiz stars Roko, Hayu, and Nina live together in a dormitory for dropout idol girls.
All right. I like the pitch.
Okay. Assert that exists. As timing would have it, young dreamer Sakura happens to move in with the other girls just as an announcement is made to tear down the dorm due to 100 million yen debt. Quite a lot. This leads to the unexpected formation of a new idol group called Fruit Tart. Their sole mission earn some yen, and stop the demolition.
Well, maybe it's not so good. If they get to form an idol group, then the only good idol show remains Zombieland Saga. So
No argument there. How's the PV look?
fine. Character designs are cool.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, as far as idol shows go, this is at least something different than the standard watch the girls become idols.
Yeah, but I feel like every time they do this, it's like, we're just going to change this small, insignificant thing and claim that we are completely different now. It never works out that way.
I'm not wrong.
2,846 idols have also dropped out to this show.
I would.
That's next. Number 27, Warlords of Sigdrifa. That's a lot of consonants in a row.
Sigdrifa. Sigurdrifa. The pillars suddenly appeared above Earth, threatening all life. A god who called himself Odin came to the aid of humanity as it was driven to near complete defeat. To encounter the pillars, Odin declared a counterattack by bequeathing humanity with battle maidens, Valkyrs, and the hero craft as their wings. So it's Valkyrie. Gotcha. Several years later, the battle between humanity and pillars rages on, with men supporting the Valkyries, as they soar through the treacherous skies to save the world. Japan is no exception. 3 Valkyries confront the giant pillar looming over sacred Mount Fuji. Each Valkyrie is skilled, but each also has issues. So gunslinger girls, but Valkyries this time. And now an ace pilot has arrived from Europe. Now's the time to fight back humanity. The day of reckoning and the time of Ragnarok both draw near. I mean, sounds fine.
So I liked
Sounds
the
watchable.
original idea. Like, as you read it, I got sort of excited to it. And then I went and watched the PV.
Yeah.
And all the cool stuff you said about pillars and Odin and Valkyries and all that, it's really just strike witches. That's what the PV tells me. It's strike witches and there's some fantasy stuff thrown in. And the animation is pretty subpar.
Yeah.
I feel very betrayed by this
I do
PV.
too. Boo.
Boo. I'm sad. Now I'm mad at it.
Oh yeah, it is just strike witches because they all
They all fly planes.
represent
The end.
planes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's boring. They were supposed to be like Valkyries, not I fly a retro plane. Boo.
Biplanes are cool. You don't know.
I mean, they are, but come on.
2,904 people don't care that it is Strike Witches again. Even though there's a season of Strike Witches they could watch instead.
Well, I mean, this one they actually pilot planes. They don't just have planes for legs.
Yeah.
All right, so I like the tags on Talentless Nana. Now the question is this in a box Nana or not? That's my only question.
Well, that Nana got lost and no one knows where she went. Which is kind of sad.
So I've heard. Poor Nana.
Talentless Nana, number 26. It is the year 20XD6.
It's always the year 20XD6.
Earth has been assaulted by monsters known as the enemy of humanity. Okay.
Original name.
It's on the nose, but I'll take it. In order to deal with this threat, special schools comprised of teenagers, of course, with extraordinary abilities, of course, were formed. These people, who came to be known as the saviors of humanity, no, I made that up, it's the talented, have abilities that defy the rules of reality. Among these superpowered individuals was an outlier, someone who is sent to one of these schools despite having no innate special abilities whatsoever.
Wait. I've seen this show. It's called My Hero Academia.
It's also called Railgun. This is the story of
Railgun's good.
Story of our protagonist, who attempts to defeat the enemies of humanity through the use of intelligence and manipulation.
Okay, now hold on.
Yes.
I want you to know what you just said, and I want you to read these tags for me. Can you read these tags?
Drama.
Yep.
Supernatural.
Yep.
Thriller.
Yeah.
Psychological and horror.
Yeah. Yeah. Now watch this PV.
Okay, I've got those in mind.
Keep those in mind as you watch this PV.
Okay. So far it is My Hero Academia. It's got the same characters. Okay, there's Nana. I assume she's the talentless nobody. Okay. This looks like some lighthearted comedy and a little bit of action, right? What were the tags again?
Yeah.
Psychological.
The tags again were drama, horror, psychological, supernatural, and thriller. You know how you just felt betrayed by your Valkyries? I feel horribly betrayed by Talentless Nana.
Press X to doubt. I don't know.
I'm out.
I will,
I'm out.
hang on. I will give it special props for not coming up with stupid names for the monsters and the heroes. I feel like, knowing nothing else about the show, that the names they came up with, the talented and the enemy of humanity, I think if aliens came down, we'd probably do something stupid like that too. So, 2,921 other nanas are talentless. Number 25.
Okay.
Hype
Ooh,
Mike
Mike.
or Hip Mike.
Oh, this is gonna be hot boys. After the war, women have taken over ruling politics in Chuo Ward and have banned and destroyed weapons. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
This has caused men to fight through rap battles using hypnosis mics.
What?
Fuck, I was so wrong. This show rules. Which can be used to affect people's sympathetic nerves and influence their thought process. However, the legendary rap group, The Dirty Dog, has split up into 4 groups. Oh no! Each representing a division of Tokyo, Japan. Well, which other Tokyo PV writer? And engaging in territorial battles using words and hip mics. I love it. I don't want to watch it.
This is bonkers.
Everything about everything I read makes me extremely happy that it exists.
If, like you said, it's not for you, but I'm very happy that it is for someone.
I'm very happy this show exists.
This is something else.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, I'm not going to watch it, but I'm going to push the watch button. Because
This is to the bonkers level of like Kakegurui, right?
Yes. Yes, please. Okay.
I wish the animation was like Kakegurui level. Then I might watch it.
No, it's going to be Hot Boys. That's a different genre altogether. But the intensity, the spirit, that's what we're after.
I love this. I love this. I love everything about this.
3,018 other rappers are down to Hype Mike. Now, is it Hip Mike or Hype Mike?
It's got to be Hip Mike.
Hip Mike, Hypnosis Mike, Division Rap Battle, Rhyme Anima. All right, number 24.
All right. Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. Okay.
Okay, no, without reading anything else, based on the title alone, I kind of like it.
Well, I like it just from this one screenshot of the PV of just this angry lowly with a knife.
A butter knife.
Yeah.
It sounds like from the title that it's a parody. That's just a wild guess. All right, I'll read the thing.
Please do.
Shh. Princess Silius is trying to get a good night's sleep. Some shut-eye, 40 winks, catch some Z's. Long ago in the olden times when people and demons lived together in, well, disharmony really, a demon king kidnaps a human princess and imprisons her in his castle. Bereft, the princess's subjects beat their chests in anguish until a hero arises to spearhead Project Rescue Our Princess. While waiting for her knight in shining armor, what's an imprisoned princess to do? Teddy bear guards with bat wings are all very well, but her dungeon cell is so boring. So she decides to while away the long hours by sleeping. Now, if only she could get comfortable and didn't suffer from insomnia.
Well, that didn't tell me a whole lot. This PV is also not telling me a whole lot. I was kind of hoping it was like she got bored and decided to take over the world or something.
You don't know that doesn't happen.
I mean, it could.
It does look like a lot of she just tries to fall asleep and jokey jokes arise. So I'm less excited. That's a hell of a pitch, though. I like the way that's written.
It's a decent pitch. All right. We're at 24, and that's for 3,156 people. So, what's number 23?
Let's find out. Love Live.
Of course it is.
More Love Live.
More Love Live.
3,021 people care about Love Live. Let's skip over that.
Yeah, Love Live. Or is it Love Live? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
By the grace of the gods, only 39 years into a life full of bad luck, Ryoma Takebayashi, I thought that said pisses away in his sleep. But
different
it says
show.
Passes away in his sleep. He died. Taking pity on him, it's an isekai. Taking pity on him, 3 divine beings show compassion by reincarnating him as a young boy in a magical new world. Now he spends time researching and caring for slimes. You know, good work.
Okay.
After healing and injured travel, Ryoma Yeah. Decides to set out with his new flames on a journey to use his powers to help others. So it sounds like an isekai, but it's not like an action isekai. It's just like a relaxing isekai. However, it's still an isekai, so I'm still out.
He old. By old, I mean he's like 3 years older than me. He dies, and then he raises slimes instead.
So it's Slime Rancher, the anime.
Yes.
All right. I mean,
with Fox Goddess, looks like.
You know what has Fox Goddesses, but I like?
Is it Spook and Forth?
It's Spook and Forth. 3,630 people want to watch Spook and Forth, but with slimes.
And probably no economics.
The bears bear a bear Kuma. Oh my, there's a pun.
I don't know, but that PV thumbnail, I'm all about that. Okay, 15-year-old Yuna prefers staying home and obsessively playing her.
Try that one more time, because it sounded like you said 50-year-old Yuma, which would be probably a better show. But go ahead.
Okay. 15-year-old Yuna prefers staying at home and obsessively playing her favorite VR MMO game to doing nothing else, including going to school. So it's Animal Crossing. When a strange new update gives her a one-of-a-kind bear outfit that comes with overpowered abilities, Yuna is torn. The outfit is unbearably cute, pun intended, but embarrassing to wear in the game. Who cares? Everyone wears crazy stuff in game. But then she finds herself transported into the world of the game, facing down monsters and magic for real, and the bear suit becomes the best weapon she has.
All right, so it's an isekai, but with bears.
But with a bear suit, and she's always wearing a bear suit.
Okay.
I mean,
that's nice. You know who wore a bear suit better?
Who?
Lane.
She did.
She did.
You remember Lane? And when anime,
I do. It's good.
Remember when anime was good?
Remember when anime was good? Anime was never good, to be honest. 3,828 people still don't realize that anime was never good.
Number 20.
Assault Lily Bouquet.
Or Bucket. Could be Bucket. You don't know.
Anime is based off of the Assault Lily dolls, a series of dolls.
Assault dolls.
Go on.
On Earth in the near future, humanity faced imminent destruction from mysterious giant creatures known as Huge.
Okay, so Donald Trump. Got it.
Huge. The entire world unites against the Huge and successfully develops weaponry known as Charm.
Parentheses. Counter huge arms.
Counter huge arms. All right. By combining science and magic, Charm exhibits high rates of synchronization with teenage girls, and the girls who use Charm are viewed as heroes called lilies. Throughout the world, garden academies are established to train lilies to face the Huge and to serve as bases to protect and guide people. This is a story about fighting girls who aim to become lilies at one such garden.
Okay, I need to see a PV. Oh yeah, it is dolls. It's based off little dolls.
Well, for a doll-based anime, the animation looks clean.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's Nanoha vibes, as you're probably expecting. Big old weapons, yeah. Now,
I mean, it's to sell little figures. It's to sell little figurines.
I like the idea. I don't know that it's original, but I always appreciate that idea.
I mean, it's the backstory from the box of like a vinyl figure series. So I mean, it's not going to be the most in depth.
You never know.
I do like these little dolls, though.
It could be like American Girls, the anime, except they don't fight things.
I'm giving it a watch because I like these dolls, and I want to support doll-based habits. Not all doll-based habits.
I was gonna say you're getting into somewhere you don't want to.
Not every doll-based habit.
I do want to see the dolls. There are pictures of just the dolls.
Yeah, there are.
There they are. Okay, that's not a lot of difference, really.
I mean, they're little vinyl figures.
4,165 doll fans are thrilled about this.
Hey, it's better than Rosenmaiden. That's all I gotta say. If I want a girl, hey,
number 19.
Let's climb.
Iwakakeru sport climbing girls.
Okay, so this is cute girls climbing.
They climb.
They climb, and they are girls.
The story centers around girls who compete in sport climbing, particularly climbing artificially constructed high walls.
Okay.
Main character discovers the sport and then does it. That's
okay.
That's the pitch.
That's good.
You have all shapes and sizes of girls here, and they climb all shapes and sizes of walls.
Yeah, they do.
And yeah, you get exactly what you pay for on this one.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay.
It does what it says on the tin.
Exactly.
It's sports climbing girls. They are girls who are climbing in a sportsman-like fashion.
With some comedy and ecchi thrown in.
I'm sure.
Yeah. 4,230 rock climbers are looking forward to getting a handhold. All right, number 18 is The Order a Rabbit? Bloom. This is the third season of Is the Order a Rabbit?
It's probably not, but it's cute girls doing cute things.
In a small cafe, it looks like.
Oh, that one looks, she's a ghost. She's got the little ghost thing.
This is cute lollies in a
Cafe.
In an old style European cafe. Although if you're going to do that, you might as well watch, what's the one where it's just a little French girl in Paris?
Yes. No. She's a Japanese girl in Paris. And yes, that show is adorable. Just go watch that instead.
Oh, what was the name of that show?
It's hard to pronounce, but it's very, very good.
Croisé in a foreign labyrinth.
That's the one. Go watch that. It's very cute. This is those dolls, by the way.
See that? Yeah, it's not a whole lot different from the anime. Anyway, 4,426 tea drinkers don't know that Croisé exists.
Yeah, it's way better. Super good show.
Number 17.
I'm Standing on a Million Lives. Sounds like an isekai or something where he dies a bunch.
Let's find out.
9th grader Yusuke Yotsuya is practical, friendless, and not active in any clubs. Then one day he meets two female classmates. He and two female classmates are suddenly sent to another world.
What?
Where they must work together and battle for their lives. Yotsuya is a lone wolf and has always lived his life according to his wants. But now, how will that work out when he's supposed to be a hero? Get ready for a one-of-a-kind fantasy. Are you shitting me?
It's one of a kind.
Are you really saying that? Are you really saying this is a one-of-a-kind fantasy story?
That's what they're going
literally
with.
1,200 billion anime that's exactly this. That will change everything you thought I knew about fantasy. If this does, I will literally shit myself. Because I will not. I'll be like, oh, this is another fucking isekai. Come on. You have the audacity to say that? I'm avoiding you simply based on your egregious claim.
I don't want to rain on your rant parade, but I watched the PV, and while you were getting to the one-of-a-kind fantasy, I was thinking to myself, this is just Shield Hero.
They're all the same.
I know, but this is not just the isekai and blah, blah, blah. It's got the same, the character or the main character is like super lone wolf, only in it for himself, super practical. And then he finds two girls that he has to start caring for, even though he doesn't want to. And he learns to develop a soft spot, blah, blah, blah. It's literally Shield Hero.
Yeah, like, come on. Are you kidding me? How can you write this? This is a crime.
Who are you going to report it to? The anime police?
Yes, I will.
Who is the anime police? Is it you?
It is.
4,765 people have really, really disappointed my brother.
Extremely. Like, come on. You go through all that and you have the audacity to be like, you've never seen anime like this before. It's like, yes, I have. I've seen like 8 this season.
Wow. Well, number 16.
Are you kidding me? A mystery psychological show by Production IG. I am likely in.
Moriarty the Patriot. The story's protagonist is James Moriarty, the famous antagonist from Sherlock Holmes.
Shocking.
He is an orphan who assumes the name of William James Moriarty when he and his younger brother are adopted into the Moriarty family. As a young man, he seeks to remove the ills caused by England's strict class system.
Row, fight the power.
Indeed.
By Production IG. I mean, this is probably worth watching.
There are a lot of thematic shifts in this PV. We go from hot boys to drinking tea, slice of life, murder, demons.
Slice of life.
Slicing life.
No, I'm in.
Okay. That seems all right. I'm down.
Yeah, 4,837 people know that if Production IG is making a mystery show, it's probably worth watching.
Number 15. Gashahime.
Oh, okay. No,
Princess
it is.
Half Demon.
This is. Yeah, I was about to say, this looks like Inuyasha. It's like, oh no, it literally is. It's the follow-up to Inuyasha. The daughters of
Sesshomaru and Inuyasha
right.
set on a journey transcending time.
Yep, I'll watch it. I mean, come on, you can't not. Inuyasha is like a good bad. It's comfort food. You can watch this one more time.
When was the last time an Inuyasha series came out?
Been a long time.
I gotta look this up. Last time a series came out was in 2010. It's been 10 years.
Yeah, well, that was the quote-unquote last season, so.
Yeah.
Well, and there was a long break between it and the rest of the show.
Well, they saw all the money that Boruto was getting.
You're not wrong. And you know what? This is probably going to be better than Boruto.
Let's see. So you got demon twins separated from each other in
How's the
forest
animation?
fire, blah, 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 blah.
It's about what you
I don't need to read this. It's Inuyasha continued.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Inuyasha and Kagome got together in the end. They had a kid. Now see what happens.
I mean, this is perfectly acceptable.
It is an isekai, though. Let's not beat around that bush.
Is it? Yeah, no, I guess it is. I mean, it's as isekai as Escaflowne, which is to say that it's the more classic style of isekai, where they're not sucked into a freaking video game or reincarnated for no good reason.
Well, and in Inuyasha's case, I'll cut it some slack. She can go home whenever she wants.
Man, she's just like, I'd rather stay with the hot boy. Like, good choice.
Good call. All right.
Good call. No, this is eminently watchable.
5,289 dog boys are excited for
Still like Inuyasha.
All right, number 14.
What's next? Golden Kamui.
More Golden Kamui. I forgot to watch
Supposed to be
season
good.
2.
I still haven't watched it.
Season 1 was good.
Supposed to be good. Everybody says it's good. We should probably watch it at some point.
We probably should, yeah. Yeah, it's just more of that.
More of it. The story continues. Suzuku.
5,479 people also like the Russo-Japanese War.
I mean, like, hold on. If Inuyasha and Golden Kamui are 15 and 14, what the heck's at the top of this list? And I swear, if it is more Sword Art Online, I'll throw a hissy fit.
No. You forget. A couple seasons ago, we got confirmation that was the last season of Sword Art Online.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But what's on the top of this list? Because we've already got some pretty good names up here.
Akudama Drive. Many years ago, a great civil war ravaged Japan, leaving the country fragmented between two regions, Kansai and Kanto. In Kansai, a group of 6 Akudama carry out missions given to them by a mysterious black cat while evading police.
All right.
Okay. It took a
got
twist.
Kind of a cyberpunk feel here.
But a dangerous journey is about to unfold when a civilian girl becomes twisted into the Akudama's way of life and witnesses their criminal drives. Let me see his PV, because the
PV looks pretty cool.
thumbnail intrigues me.
This PV's pretty intriguing.
Ooh, it is a mysterious black cat, and it's not cute. It's a spooky black cat.
Yeah. Now, this looks like it could be good. It also looks like it could be bad, but it's worth a shot. It's original, so it's not like based on anything.
It's got some strong Psycho-Pass vibes.
It does, doesn't it?
Ooh,
it's pretty cool.
I'm down.
I like it.
I want to watch
like
that,
it.
actually. That's the first one where I'm not just agreeing. I actually want to watch that.
Yeah, no, that looks solid.
Yeah.
Eminently watchable.
Would you rather watch this or the once-in-a-lifetime fantasy epic?
Oh, gee. Something I've never seen before. It'll turn all fantasy tropes on their head, where he gets reincarnated into another world with 2 girls to save the day as the hero of destiny.
Yeah.
I've never heard that story before.
Tolkien, eat your heart out. All right, I'll give this a watch. 5,863 other people want to give this a watch. Good for them.
Yeah.
Number 12, Ikebukuro Westgate Park, based on a series of urban mystery novels.
Huh, that's cool.
Like actual novels? These aren't light novels?
I mean,
that bodes well for the rest of this.
But even so, like, at least like not like crummy light novels. Not I got reincarnated as a boob or something. I don't know. Isn't that what they all are? Like, let's not kid ourselves.
I think you just hit the most the least common denominator.
Look, I got to
and
the
now
point.
You know next season that's gonna come out.
I got reincarnated as a boob. Yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong.
Crime-ridden Ikebukuro is a haven for violent gangs, the Yakuza, and home to Makoto Majima, To protect his friends, this charismatic troubleshooter mediates disputes between the warring factions, even fixing problems the police can't. But when a rising tide of violence results in Makoto losing a loved one, he can ride out the storm, or will he drown in all the spilled blood that fills his streets? Drama,
cool.
mystery, and romance.
All right. I mean, I like this idea, I like this concept. Unfortunately, this PV is kind of sad looking, but I bet the books are good.
I mean, it does sound like it's a character-driven crime drama. So
Yeah.
I'm not expecting a whole lot from the animation, and they don't give me a whole lot either.
No, it's like they do not give it to you.
It could be good,
I mean, it could be.
but this kind of thing requires excellent execution. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
It does. 6,096 people went to solve all these little urban mysteries. Hey, you know what's a better urban mystery show?
What's that?
Ice cream show.
Ice cream show.
Doka.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you wouldn't.
Forgotten all about it.
I bet you have.
Uh-oh.
Our Last Crusade, or Rise of a New World. All right. Oh, well, it's action, ecchi, fantasy, romance. Embroiled in a 100-year war, young Iska is sent to assassinate the icy calamity witch. Well, it's got a witch.
Got a witch.
Alice Lease. Yeah, all right. Meant to murder each other, their initial encounter on the battleground creates doubt in their missions, but finding common ground together will make them traitors to their own countries. Through circumstances previously made them enemies, their now conflicted hearts may just make them lovers. Sounds hot. This is just icy hot.
This PV is uninspired. The
Yeah, it is.
heroine is just boobs with swords. And half of this PV is literally please buy our figures.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it gets props for not being an isekai.
Again, yeah.
I expected an
you
isekai
get-
here.
You always get bonuses for not being an isekai.
But
I mean, it looks like
Meh.
it's trying very hard to have the Fate character design.
it really is. They both have the male and female characters
yeah.
here have saber head, not just saber face.
Yeah, they're trying very hard to be.
It had a good setup, but it's ruined by just the designs, what I
Yeah.
see from the PV and the tags
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm out.
6,631 people will soldier on, though.
I guess so.
All right, number 10.
Number
Top
10. We've hit our top 10.
Adachi and Shimamura. Adachi
Well,
spends...
I like this still from the PV. I'm down for it.
oh, my.
Looks pretty good based on that, don't you think?
Reminds me of Fifth Element. Adachi
Yeah, boy.
spends her school day skipping class until she meets fellow delinquent Shimamura, and the two become fast friends. Cutting class together deepens their friendship, but soon unexpected emotions blossom. As awkwardness and confusion settle in, the two girls travel the sea of emotions without a paddle as they learn about each other's feelings. Shoujo Ai.
Ah.
It's based on a light novel, though.
Yep. Oh, well.
Slice of life
Go ahead.
romance.
It's probably good.
It's probably fine. I feel like if I'm going to watch this, though, I'd probably rewatch Flip Flappers, honestly.
Oh, Flip Flapper is real good, though.
Because it had the same theme, Shoujo Ai, but you also had action thrown in.
Oh, and such animation. Good lord.
Yeah. So, it's
seems
probably
cute.
fine.
Seems cute. 7,620 people want more GL in their life. And who can blame them?
Number 9.
Witch! It's got a witch show!
It is a witch show. Wandering Witch, The Journey of Elena. I'll let you read this one. This is all about you.
No, I want to watch the PV because it's witches. Once upon a time, there was a witch named Elena who set off on a journey across the world. Along the way, she met all kinds of people from a country full of witches to a giant in love with his own muscles. Well, that's pretty cool. But with each meeting, Elena would become a small part of the story. Her own world would get just a little bit bigger. It's an invention, comedy, fantasy, slice of life featuring a witch. Can I hit the watch button any harder?
It's adorable. I watched the PV.
Witches, 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 witches.
She uses her magic to do things like make a teddy bear dance.
To make children happy.
Yes.
She's got a big witch hat.
And a broom.
She's great. She's got a broom and a hat. Would she even make a witch's brew?
She would make a witch's brew.
Yeah. Yes, please. More witches. More witches.
All the witches.
All the witches.
7,708 other witches have joined you
Have good taste.
on this journey.
All right, what's next? This means it's a witch-heavy season, and I'm a big fan of that.
The day I became a god.
Yeah, right.
I thought there was a show like this. It's like
Wasn't it the Melancholy of Suzumi Haruhi?
no. I'll find it after I read this.
Did you hear that new novel came out?
Um,
A new Haruhi novel came out?
is it just a copy of the 8th book?
That would be funny, but no.
No, I did not.
Yeah, earlier this month.
I feel like you're setting me up for a joke.
No, this is just true facts.
Okay.
No, it meant a lot of people were doing the Haruhi dance out in the streets of Tokyo because, I mean, come on, everyone still knows it.
So one day, during Yota's last summer vacation of high school, a girl named Hina suddenly appears and proclaims herself the all-knowing god.
Oh, good for her.
Hina announces to the thoroughly confused Yota, the world will end in 30 days.
All right.
Okay. Yota then witnesses Hina's godlike powers prophecy, convincing him that her powers are real. Hina's naive innocence belies her powers, and she decides to live at Yota's home for some reason. Thus begins an eventful summer before the end of the world.
I mean, that actually sounds kind of cute.
I mean, I've watched a show where a girl and a guy shack up together before the end of the world, but it was called Saikano, and it was emotionally scarring. Kamichu, that was the name of it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Kamichu is where a girl wakes up one day and all the other kami in the area have decided that she's now one too.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And that's it.
This looks kind of cute. It looks cute. I don't know. Probably worth a watch.
Well, it's drama fantasy. So it could get dark at the end, where the world actually does end. But I feel like we all know how this is going to end. Oh, I was actually thinking about destroying the world, but then I met you, and then I decided not to. Yeah.
It depends if the drama is real. If the drama is real, this could be a good show. But if it's just like a little slice of lifey thing, it's like I've seen that before, and I'd rather watch slice of life with witches.
True. The guy who wrote this also wrote Angel Beats and Charlotte.
I don't really know either of those, I'm afraid.
Charlotte, I've heard mixed things. Angel Beats, though, is supposed to be good. I'm going to have to give it a
8,471 people want to see how the world ends.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, is the world will end in 30 days even a threat in the year of our Lord 2020?
I mean,
that sounds like a reward for doing a good job.
Fair. Number 7.
Noblesse oblige. I remember this. I remember this show. Wait, no, this is different.
No, this is just Noblesse.
Oh.
Are you thinking about Nosebleed Vampire? Because that's a different show.
It is different, but no, I wasn't thinking of that one either. For 820 years, speaking of vampires, I think we might have one. For 820 years, he has slumbered with no knowledge of mankind's advancement and scientific progress. The land he once knew has become unfamiliar place with new technology, attitudes, and lifestyles. Upon awakening, Cadiz Etrama di Razel, aka Bry, now seems to familiar himself with this era. He locates a loyal servant of his, Frankenstein, who is currently the principal of a South Korean high school. Things got real weird real fast.
Okay.
Rai decides that this school is a perfect place to help him learn about the modern world, enrolls and begins associating with a group of good-natured students in order to blend in.
So
his new world is no safer than the old. The dignified, bewildered, and technologically inept Rai finds himself embroiled in an adventure, both ridiculous and dangerous.
So 2 things. Number 1, I was watching the PV as you read, and the first half of the 1-minute PV is very Hellsing-esque. Lots of action, lots of really good crisp animation, really good. And then a title shows up on the screen halfway through that says, "In high school," and then it cuts to they're all in a high school having fun together.
It's gonna be one of these things where it's like
it's Full Metal Panic,
stupid show. It's either Full Metal Panic or the bad show that's like Full Metal Panic, Lelouch of the Rebellion.
That's nothing like Full Metal Panic at all.
Oh no, Lelouch of the Rebellion is trying very hard to be Full Metal Panic. It just fails miserably.
Full Metal Panic's the one with the soldier dude that has to protect the girl in the high school, and there's a submarine captain.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Really? Well, Lelouch of the Rebellion, I don't see the similarities at all. One of them ends up with a guy in a big bear suit.
Yeah. One's good and the other one's not. That's the difference. But it's got a lot of the same premise. I mean, if this is like Full Metal Panic, it could be very good. If it's not like Full Metal Panic and more like the other, then it will be very bad. Which leaves me to a middle meh.
I think I have to agree. 9,883 people, though, think that it's going to be something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
They probably also like Lelouch the Rebellion, let's be honest.
Yeah, Lelouch the Rebellion sucks.
Number 6, Tonikawa.
Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You.
This is what it was. This manga is adorable, and everyone should go read it.
Yes, I kind of want to see this because it looks super cute.
You know what? I'm not even going to read the synopsis. I'll tell you what it's about. So,
what's it about?
There's this guy, and he's out walking around in the snow one day, and he sees this girl, and he's just immediately smitten with her. And
all right.
Before anything else, he just says, hey, let's get married. And she just says, okay. But then he gets hit by a car. Later,
oh no!
Later, he wakes up, and he does re-meet her, and she remembers the promise, like there's no trick here, and they get married. That's it. And then they live together, and it's cute because, you know.
It's just cute and nice.
Basically, this show takes the whole premise of will they, won't they, and just chucks it out the window.
It's like, they will. Look, they're adorable. And you're like, okay.
Now they're actually going to form a relationship, like a solid, real relationship. It's not just going to be will they, won't they kiss, although there is some of that because they're super shy around each other at first. But
good. So it's like Ayori Yaoshi.
Yes, it is.
I love me an Ayori Yaoshi.
But there are far fewer characters. It's really just these two and then some other people that occasionally get in the way. So yeah, it is like Ayori Yaoshi, which I can't pronounce because it's too many vowels. But yes, I'm all about this show, and so are 10,000 other people. Good for them.
Yeah, all right. I'll watch Ayori Yaoshi. Yes! I forgot that this was happening.
I didn't know this was happening. What?
I had heard this was happening and forgotten, and now I remember, and I am excited.
Higurashi?
Yeah, it's a new Higurashi. This time with 90% less quality.
This is amazing.
Did you know he has an air conditioned car?
Does he?
Do you know Oyashiro-sama? Does someone her horns?
Will someone
Hopefully someone will her horns. That's all I need to know. This PV needs to answer the question. Will someone her horns?
I think that's going to be the cliffhanger at the end of the show, obviously. Got to wait 26 episodes for that.
Her horns.
Okay, Higurashi was amazing back in the day. If all they did, which this is all they really should do, is just update the animation and basically leave everything else the same.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, the third arc in the original show, even the way it was animated, was emotionally scarring. Not gonna lie.
Oh, it was still really good. Like, the animation was, like, mediocre, but it's still really good.
I'm thrilled for this, but the original animation belied the fact that you were getting in over your head when you started watching it.
Oh, so quick.
You're like, oh, this is cute and cheap. Sure, I'll watch it. Oh, Lord. And then it just goes downhill from there.
It does, and then no one ever her horns.
I know. Why don't they her horns?
Why don't they her horns?
Okay, I'm all about this. 14,000
14,000 people want to her horns.
Yes, I will watch this with a passion.
We will her horns.
All right. What's up next? Number 4.
Oh, boo.
The Irregular at Magic High School Visitor Arc. Second season of the show.
No one cares. No, done. Out.
It was the second season with magicians and jeans and stuff.
No, it's bad. It's bad. 17,000 people can be wrong.
Hang on a second, though.
Yeah.
So I don't remember anything about this original show, but it says magicians and jeans and national secrets, blah, 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 blah. Go watch Read or Die. Just go watch Read or Die.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Read or Die is really good.
It's the same thing. They're trying to get Mr. Gentleman. Same thing. It's better. Watch that.
Yeah.
17,000. Whoa, we jumped up.
I told you.
17.
I told you 17,000 people can be wrong.
Okay, avoid. Number 3. Jujutsu Kaisen. A boy fights for the right death. Okay, strap yourself in, this long one. Hardship, regret, and shame. The 3 negative feelings that humans feel become curses that lurk in your everyday lives. The curses run rampant throughout the world, capable of leading people to terrible misfortune and even death. What's more, the curses can only be exorcised by another curse. Okay, so it's the ring. Protag is a boy with tremendous physical strength, though he lives in a completely ordinary high school. One day, to save a friend who's been attacked by curses, he eats the finger of a double-faced specter, taking the curse into his own soul. From then on, he shares one body with the specter. Guided by the most powerful of sorcerers, Protag is admitted to the Tokyo Metropolitan Technical High School of Sorcery, an organization that fights curses. and thus begins the heroic tale of a boy who became a curse to exercise a curse, a life from which he could never turn back.
Well, I mean, the PV is pretty cool. I mean, it looks like it's kind of just a shonen, but you know, the animation looks cool. Looks like it might have some good fights.
The animation here is clearly inspired by Hellsing, especially in the character designs and emotes. But in reading the synopsis, I would actually encourage people to skip this and go watch Toko, which is way better, and it's got demon chicks with swords fighting other demons.
Yeah, that's fair.
Never finished, unfortunately, but it's way better.
And the only thing that's keeping me from a watch is fear that it's a shonen and will go on for a billion years and never actually do anything.
That's a fair assumption. 20,000 people, though. Come on.
I mean, it's probably worth watching. I mean, so is My Hero Academia. It's just at a certain point I tune out because it's gone on for 1,000 years and I know it's never going to do anything.
Well, we got 2 left.
All right, what's next? And I swear if there's a Sword Art Online up here.
Oh, no!
Okay, that's just as bad. That's worse.
Is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon 3?
Ribbon Tits 3.
I do like how Ribbon Tits is now in the back of the key visual and not near the front. It looks like a new chick vampire lolly.
I think it got super serious there for a minute, so that's why.
Well, they found a vampire lolly. I am always down for a vampire immortal storyline.
Yeah, but it's Ribbon Tits, and
it's in the wrong show.
1,000 people are still down for Ribbon Tits, and they're bad. They're bad. They're bad people, and they should feel bad about themselves.
I don't know, though. She's so cute. Look at that sad little vampire.
Yeah, well.
She's so sad. She needs to find human emotion.
Ribbons. She needs to support her breasts with one ribbon.
But there is a ribbon in the background, so yeah, avoid. Good. Number 1, here we go. What is it?
Oh, the next season of Haiku.
Do you like Hot Boys? Do you like volleyball? Would you like more of it?
I don't, but I mean, this is worthy. This is fine.
Because if you like either of those things.
Where was my witch show? Where was Burn the Witch? I thought Burn the Witch was coming out this season. Maybe it's not till next season.
Was it a movie instead?
I don't think so. I don't know. Must be later. Burn the Witch is supposed to come out. When does Burn the Witch come out?
Well, why don't you find out?
Well, I'm looking. By the Bleach guy.
Oh, is it?
But it's about witches. Yes, but it's about witches.
Well, it's from the Bleach guy. It might be good.
Exactly. Like, his character designs are awesome, but I mean, also his storytelling has been less than ideal.
Well, that wasn't his fault. He was forced to do that.
I mean, I know. So there's a movie coming out, but it then got greenlit for a show. So maybe the movie's coming out and then then a show. But a show's been greenlit. So maybe the movie's just his fault.
All right. So let's see where we stand. There were 41 series. And from bottom to top, here are the ones that both of us recommend. We got Magatsu Warit, which is the one we can't pronounce. We have Hip Mike, which has the most bonkers synopsis of the season, I think.
Great synopsis of the season. Thank you very much.
Then Moriarty the Patriot.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good run there. The top this season is all pretty solid.
Yeah, we got the Inuyasha spinoff show. It's pretty good. Golden Kamui season 3, solid show. Akudama Drive, which has the freaky cat and looks like Psycho-Pass.
Yeah.
Adachi and Shimamura, Shoujo Ai show. Wandering Witch, which is just witches.
Just witches. Witches.
Witches, just witches. Tonikawa Over the Moon for You, which is a manga I love and I still follow to this day. And Higurashi, which I didn't know was coming out, and there could have been who knows how many cool shows after that. There weren't, but there could have been, and I still wouldn't have cared because I was surprised for once. Hooray. There's actually, out of all those, I'll probably end up watching Akudama Drive, Tonikawa, and Higurashi if I had to pick 3.
That sounds legit. I'll probably wait for them to be done, but yeah.
I want to watch Higurashi for maybe the original Higurashi for our Halloween special if we have one.
It's long though.
It is long, and come to think of it, I'll be out of the country, so that won't work.
No, that's just not gonna work. But I like the way you think. I just don't think it's happening.
Oh, we could do it for Christmas. Scary ghost stories.
Maybe.
And then by then, we may have found
It's
out.
such a summer show. It's such a summer show. Like, how could you? How could you not?
That is fair. But by then, we'll find out if they her horns.
I would like to know if they her horns.
Someday we will know. Well, tell us what you are going to watch in Twitter or Facebook or wherever you find this.
Or don't. I mean, I don't care.
I'll
I'm not gonna
respond
read
to
it.
you
I won't.
because I get notifications. John won't
Oh,
because
that's
he's
nice.
miserable.
No, I won't. Well, it's not my fault. I can only enjoy good things, and whatever you like isn't good. So
That is fair.
it's a fatal flaw where I'm only able to enjoy things that are good.
That sounds horrendous.
I know it's a terrible drawback.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, we will see you next time.
For why does no one hurt tail?
Why does no one hurt tail?
Why does no one hurt tail?
Find out next time on Spork and Foof.